There you guys go. Last we're going to see these pistons. Gasket with the gasket side up. Using the 1003 Velcros. Deck plugs in. I'm going to put the heads on. Valve train. Timing cover. Then oil pump. And oil pan. Is how this is going to go together. Oh, the intake will be on too before I flip it upside down. But yeah. Those heads have been surfaced. Valve job. A couple of valves needed replaced. So they look really, really nice. And these things have got a long reach spark plug. We brought that up. Going with the studs. It's going to be torqued at 26, 52, and then 80 in 3 steps. So, yep. This here gets and I got to put thread. I'm going to set the head on first because what they found by putting the studs in the block first, sometimes you scrape that and it cuts the threads or cuts the aluminum, and then you get shavings under there, and the head don't sit on perfect. So I'm making this thing as perfect as I can. And then I got the hunting trunk motor hiding behind it. Yep, 383 is going to be next to go on the run stand, but before we take the 80 over off, I'm going to run it some more, because once I get this motor together, we still need oil and filter and plugs. I thought of something else. I don't know. I don't remember what it was. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to... Probably not going to do it step by step with this. You've seen the pistons, you've seen the heads. Everything's ready to go together to stay together, so that's what we're going to start doing. And the instructions say for these studs to only screw them in hand tight. Don't impact them down, don't torque them down. Screw them in hand tight, and if they go under the water jacket, use thread sealer. So that's what I'm going to do after I set the head on. Yep, and I got them turned right, because this head here, oh yeah, this head here has a broken off bolt. So, and since it's flat, it just broke off. Instead of digging it out, we're just going to put it on the driver's side. So, God, those heads look nice. And they are the Ellerbrock Performer 6089s. I wouldn't mind having a few sets, so I don't think these are made anymore. I don't know. Anyway, see, we got to change out the studs because they're ruined. So, yeah. Wow, I can't believe. Yeah. Anyway, it's fixed now. From when these heads first come up here, I wanted to give more than 30 bucks for them, and now they're just a very, very nice looking head. So, well, it ain't installing itself, so I start installing these to stay. I've got the test springs back out, got those put back together. So, wish I had a set of 1.3 rockers for break-in, but I don't. So, oh, okay. I got a call coming here, so. Alright. Okay, I said I wasn't going to stay, but I did. No, the intake's not on, but the heads are on. Rocker arms, that's what's going on here. Just going together really nice. Oh, man, I'm glad I got put an intake gasket in here. Look what's left for space. There's no way. But the intake's on both sides. I'll lift that up. I don't know, my old hunt truck motor. I got the cam here out of that 80 over, which I might have been too critical on, but I don't know the work I put into that. I don't know whether to try it or I don't know. But anyway, that's the 383. I know at the time this motor was being built in 2020, yes, a couple of states are going on lockdowns. And, some people are listening, some people ain't. And this guy here, he's basically to the point he just wants to hear it right now. He knows he may not get it when we were planning on, but he knows he wants to hear it run. And I do too. I'm pretty sure all you want to hear this thing run. But, I had to talk with somebody because I wanted to make sure with this aluminum heads that everything was going correct, and that is. Hey, camper. Yeah, you'll know when you watch this. But, yeah. So I'm going to kind of talk about this right now. It's late at night. I don't even know what time. Oh, it's a new day. It's not late. I just didn't feel like going home. I worked on this motor. And when I put stuff together, I got a way I do it. And what I've been doing more is I'll finish off the entire top end of the motor. Set the valves, everything. Sometimes put the intake on or wait. It makes it easier dumping oil in if you ain't got the intake on, but I like finishing off the top end of the motors first anymore. I want to fit the timing cover. See if I got a button that'll fit that, or if I want to have to. That's where a metal lathe would be handy. I can check one of those buttons up and shave off what I need and do it in a nice way. But he's got a real thick aluminum timing cover. It's supposed to be able to take a button, but we'll see. I just stayed out here to work, keep working. Because during the day I'm getting way too many phone calls. Backed off, but it seems like I can't get anything done during the day like I want. And after 6 o'clock it kind of slows down, which is okay. And with what's going on in the world at this time when this motor's built, there ain't a whole lot you can do. I mean, you can't go to a bar, you can't go to a restaurant, you can't even go to the movies, you can't. I guess I'd be lying if I'd say it's not bugging me. It's bugging me. But what do we do? If we got projects, it's the best thing to do. Just try to keep living your life as you can. Noisy turned on. Just wondering when that was going to turn on. It's starting to get a little cold. We just got to keep living our life as much as normal as can. And my hands itch. I don't know why. And it'll be fun to make some noise again. And like I said before, I take the 80 over off that motor stand. We're going to run it again. I got some gas in that gas can left, and this one right here, well, you can't see it, gets started with the race gas. So, yeah. Little did we think that 2020 would be the year that a lot of things fall apart. I mean, it was starting to look like a good year for a lot of engine builds. And as long as we can get the parts, I want to continue to build the engines. You know, all the manufacturers are shutting down, and for the first time in Lord knows how many years, probably since the start of making cars, that evidently there's none being made at this time. But that could be a good. This motor runs as good as. That's just a name for this motor. If it runs as good as we think it's going to, and what's been penciled out, we could nickname this one the virus. Hey, you got to make fun of something during this time. I mean, the virus could go and really kick some butt, you know. Who knows? It's all being done in fun. And it's all being done because it's all I can do. I guess I just had to turn the TV on tonight and did this, and yes, I did 3 stages, 26, 52, and then the last final. Put head studs in there, and those things really want to be tight. 80 foot-pounds. So those head gaskets are definitely squished now. So yeah, tomorrow I'll set the valves initially. I got to put oil on the pivot points and all that. Just put it together for looks right now, just to see how everything's looking. And I like how the rock arms are sitting on the valves. And when I was doing the test, they traveled just, yeah, it's really come together. Then I thought I'd come up on a deal. I was like, oh man, get 3 sets of these heads. Because I know it's late, and so I kind of did simple stuff, and that's why I'm not doing any more to the motor. Is thought I'd come across these heads for $795 a pair. No, they're over $800 a head yet. I'm like, dude. So I guess I won't be getting any of these anytime soon. So. Till we get back to normal and things get going again, and I got some work for the machine shop. I got some old double humps I want to fix up because the fact I can't go out and get this nice set of aluminum heads. And that's pretty much what I've done. I've had my fun with stock components, and it's been plenty of fun for me. May not be fun for everybody, but it's fun for me. Oh, yeah, and I gotta get some more water out here. And actually, I need to clean the hot tank, and might just put straight water in it and use the, I don't know if I'm using Simple Green or Purple Power. I don't know what I'm using. I just use that because I noticed or it gets warm and I get the power washer going and I evapor rust any more stuff. I'm just going to hit it with water and wash it off, is what they say, and blow it dry, and then WD-40 the internals and get some primer on the outside. So we just gotta hang in there, keep the faith, keep God close. Stay positive. Because without being positive and keeping the faith, what do we got? I know this ain't a complete all 383 build, but for this guy, but kind of bookmarking, so years from now we can look back and see what was going on. And you know, if you got somebody that you like having a talk with, don't be afraid to call them up and hit them up and talk to them. Dude, I know it's late, guys. It's really late. Talk to them. Text them. I mean, sometimes talking to our friends, or to you guys, it's the only sanity we got left. So and I kind of guess that's my therapy for tonight is, yeah, I said the phone was too busy, but mostly it's my daughter. It's not really anybody else. It's mostly my daughter, which that's fine. Everybody's got their different ways of handling things, and I was tripping over stuff, falling over stuff, and dropping stuff, and but after it got quiet, the phone and that, you know, this shop cat of mine, he's been a goof. Yeah, he's kind of a good character to have around. Yeah, I know. Anyway, I'm getting tired, and I guess I better head home, and I guess by the time you guys see this, I've been home and been back, and there'll be more of this motor done, so, which is kind of nice. I'm starting to get parts ate up and not so much scattered all over, but that guy there's borrowed some parts from Buddy, and I got to start making a list of what we've used of his, so everything gets accounted for, and I just wanted to turn the wrenches. Well, this was a late night, and I kind of needed it. Thing about it is, I'm not tired. I don't want to go home and go to bed. But I better. So, everybody, like I said earlier, God bless you. Stay safe and keep the faith. See y'all later.